Hello and welcome back to Arknights. We have a mini event going on here, to be continued. It's simply going to be a small batch of missions. So, oh yes, importantly, some special operation. Yeah, rewriting Breeze got updated. So, no, this is what I want: record restoration. Why does this matter? Because you may notice I already own Mint, yet I don't have anything else, which means I didn't do the event, and I have no idea how I own this operator, since if you don't do an event, you don't get the welfare. Well, no matter. I've been making... If you were watching these streams, you probably noticed I was making good use of hers in the, Ideal City event, and now it's time to finally fix her potential. And there we are. This is actually a pretty big deal because, as you can see, welfares actually do kind of need their potentials. She has a bit of a penalty compared for a few things compared to Gacha 5 stars. But she still did good work. I don't regret it. Action extracts. Okay. Even people born here would find it a little cold right now. Alright, so this is an event from Break. This is the mechanic from Break the Ice event. Should be able to do this pretty easily. Thorns, absolutely. Cruise. Wait, why does Palsy have her, not have her module? Yeah, why is she not with her module?
The day shall come for every land dweller. The day they find a cold weapon in their arms. And I learned it the hard way.
Let's bring Eben with us.
I hate it when I'm ordered around without rhyme or reason, but ordering others sits just as badly with me.
Alright, now, let's see. Let's go with Silence. Shining's not too bad, but I'm not doing a... Actually, is there a good spot for Mint here? Maybe. I can see a couple where she might potentially be useful. So you know what? Let's give her a go then. I probably don't necessarily need Posey. I guess if I'm bringing her, it might be worth it while to bring Ak as well. Alrighty, let's see how well this goes then. This is far from the most efficient I could be choosing, but I'm here to have fun.
We're heading out. Remember, mind your cover. Ooh, almost gather around me, guys.
I do use flag bearers, but I've always been a bigger fan of pioneers. No, not on... here, actually. Thorns, please go here. Excellent. AoE should be good here. Alright, now that Mint is a lot cheaper, I should have an easier time getting her out.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Eben here.
The performance will begin soon, but it seems our audience can't contain themselves.
At Mastery 3 Skill 1, yeah, she gets her skill up pretty frequently, so quite nice, I think.
Stronger dynamic, as graceful.
I have no idea what that thing is, so let's, I can probably retreat Myrtle once she finishes her skill here.
When 'tis a choice of life and death,
Why shouldst thou lay down thy arms?
We don't need her anymore. I could put Silver Ash here, behind Neon potentially, since he could get a good area. But I'll worry about that in a bit. I'd rather keep a spare Unit 1 here out, just so... I'd keep the unit limit at 1, just so I have it spare if I need it here.
Stronger dynamic, as graceful
Eben,
as
ignore
thy
that
future.
dog, if you please. Alright, that's
Faster
fine then.
tempo.
There we are. That was a lot easier than I was expecting, for completely honest, but it's just the first stage. Of course, it's going to be a little easy.
Flawless victory! I was pretty good, wasn't I, Doctor?
Challenge mode available. Fimble, like Fimble Vetter. Enemies have significantly higher HP. Okay, now it does sound like this is a good job for Mint.
Let's go! Good scenery here, Doctor.
And I think I'm going to put Saga right in front, directly in front of Myrtle
We're
here,
counting on you
just so
again
that
today, little
Thorns
apple.
will be able to hit whatever gets stuck here. Alright, Thorns, you get to go here. Yeah, exactly. That should help him out a bit, I think. Get Eben out for a bit
Careful
more
of music
damage
on the
right away.
battlefield, especially when you face a Lysanian.
Don't think we need any healing quite yet.
Gather around me, guys.
The reason I want her here is specifically so that she benefits from the defense buff from Mint here. Okay, enemies just having higher HP, just, it's not nearly as bad as I was worried it might
We're
be.
counting on you again today, little apple.
Let's just get this done with.
Thorns, activate your ability. Okay, yeah, my team has absolutely no issues taking out even the increased HP here. Now, granted, between the freeze and the inherent stall Ock himself can inflict. Like, these guys aren't going anywhere. I was hoping for they'd bunch up a lot more, but they were a bit too weak for that. Probably in one of the later missions, I'd wager. C2. This is an invitation to wine themed one, it looks like. Blows upon the stage, the merry sing into the playfair. Oh, yeah, this is invitation to wine. Which means multi-hits are going to be king, which means I can swap Ock for Ethan. I did actually bring Ethan to his full module during the CC, and I do not regret it. He's really paid off, even in that very CC. Eben's nice, but we're going to need multi-hitters here, so let's bring Kyobi. As I could probably replace with Siege.
Tell me, is this battle inevitable?
I'd say probably, yeah. Seems to be the case so far, anyway.
Compassion saves no one on the battlefield.
We'll take them out or get lost.
That's probably not the most ideal spot to be putting him. Well, that is perfectly valid, I'd say.
A warrior must be ready to face death on the battlefield.
And there we are.
My weapon chooses its worthy wielder.
Oh,
On alert.
there we are.
My weapon chooses its worthy wielder. A warrior must be ready to face death on the battlefield.
Acknowledged.
Alright, Thorns can take care of that guy then.
My rule is to balance your lives.
Finally got Kyobi to M3 as well, which is going to be really nice, I think. I guess I might as well. Multi-hits here aren't going to be too bad, I don't think.
Made up your mind?
Get lost.
It'll hit them right? Yes, it will. So let's do precisely that. The damage is a fixed, since it's a fixed amount of hits that causes those things to die, but...
Get lost. Get lost.
What are you planning? The fool flaunting his gallantry reaches none with his vanity.
And there we are. That's the big one's gone.
My rule is to balance your lives hanging. My weapon chooses its worthy wielder. Mission accomplished.
Here we are. I think I like the other outfits for Siege a little better, but since this skin actually changes her battle animations, I figure that'd be a pretty good one. I'll have additional block that I see. Next is, let's go for someone... La Pluma would be good, actually. Bagpipe will have 0 block if I use her. Means I could probably swap her and Kyobi's locations now that I think about it, and that should work fine. Oh, and apologies if I still sound a little under the weather. I'm recovering,
Compassion
but...
saves no one on the battlefield.
Yeah, let's put Saga here. Let's see here. Now, let's see. I'm not sure I need thorns that direction, so maybe this one would be a little better. Oh, right, I can't use Bagpipe for that. He has 0 block with this, Alright, very well, then we'll do it this way. We'll put Mint in the middle here. Okay, that could have been bad. Alright, yeah, Ethan has this area taken care of, so... Yeah, La Pluma can handle that just fine. Can't believe I almost failed the second level. Yeah, Mint's doing some good work, I think. And it's really nice having her only 22. La Pluma, use your skill, please. I'm glad this is one of the early ones, because Invitation to Wine is not one of my favorite gimmicks, I'm gonna be honest with you here. I guess while we're waiting for this to, finish, I can say this was actually one of the events that was rescheduled in order to fit Sultiphar Nov... No, not Sultiphar Novice, Ideal City, that's right. It's between Sultiphar Novice and Ideal City in the home server, but... since the global server here wanted to have Ideal City as the anniversary event here, they rescheduled this one, Dorothy's Vision, and the Dostler's Holiday rerun to fit the last one. That being the last event. I think I even streamed it, yeah. Here we are. And let's see here. Beware the enemy unperturbed even in the thickest of sandstorms. Looks like an Originium dust, so let's prepare for that. Like there's no sandstorm at the very least, so that'll be nice. But I might want to have a few more ground troops. Actually, I might keep Ethan just to help slow these things. But I can't have too many ranged units. Actually, I guess this is fine. I have a decent amount of ground coverage here, and I don't need that many defenders, so I think I'll be in good shape. Neon is carrying the defender stuff on her back. I could for my team.
Compassion saves no one
Ooh.
on the battlefield.
There we are. Alright, those guys are dealt with, so let's do this. Enemies are slightly slower just for existing in this range. Alright, as soon as I get Neon, I'm going to put her right in front of Ethan here. I should have brought a fast redeploy, darn it.
Let's just get this done.
Alright,
with.
Neon's actually getting a decent defense bonus from what's her talent again? Not active. Yeah, allies gain 12% defense. And now she can hit those guys in the back too, so whenever they start running in, it won't be nearly as bad. Kyobi's probably going to be good here. At least I'm hoping. I generally like Kyobi more than Aya, so I'm trying to use her where possible. Although I hear once she gets her module, she will become technically better against single targets. And let's just use her ability here. We need to get rid of these. There we are. Alright, yeah. Huh. I'm finding more practical uses for Minta than I realized. Although now that I think about it, I could have replaced, You're going. Alright. Mobile Tactician Hangar is now in a different location. And it doesn't tell me where that location is. Lovely. But I could remove a cruise and go with a Ak here. But maybe instead of La Plume, I should bring a fast redeploy. The obvious, of course, is Gravel, so let's go with her.
Want to go together?
Alright, this should be pretty easy.
Compassion saves no one on the battlefield.
You really think you'll get away?
Alright, so it's coming from over there this time.
You really think you'll get away? You really think you'll get away?
Alright, Kyobi should be able to do some good damage here then. There you go. Enemies get a stat bonus just for it being challenge mode, even if there's no challenge that specifically says increase enemy stats, so I think I'm in good shape for this.
When 'tis a choice of life and death, why shouldst thou lay down thy arms?
At this rate, we're not even going to get the second hit from Thorns, although don't get me wrong, if our damage is that good because of the funneled enemies here... Durability, medic ability, please. Alright, yeah, Mint was able to clear out the drone so it couldn't do too much damage. I guess it feels a lot easier because this isn't contingency contract, and thus the drones don't get ridiculously massive amounts of buffs. Near light event, I believe this one is. Or is it Maria Neural? I'm pretty sure it's near light because, you know, light. Blast Lazaret. I don't think they're gonna go with too many bosses here, but... Actually... Yeah, there's not... No, there's a decent amount of room for... Oh, but there's two. I have to split myself. In that case, it may be good to bring a second tank. Although, if there's some archers, let's go with Zerny, I guess. He has some reflection abilities,
Through my
although arts only.
creations, both pain and joy become immortal.
As much as I'd like to Auk her again, I should probably... Well, I could... No, because he has to face an inconvenient direction for me to do that. I'll bring Cruz alter... Actually, Palsy might be better.
The day shall come for every land dweller. The day they find a cold weapon in their arms. And I...
A smith's gotta be ready to pay the debts accrued by the weapons she forges.
Because of her AoE, I should be able to face her this direction, not have too many issues. It's a little annoying because I won't be able to, Well, I could put Neon or Zerny directly north of her, I guess. Alright, now, which one? Zerny.
To tremble in my music is your honor.
Yeah, it's pretty good damage there. And there we are. I should put Neon at skill 2. I was worried that might happen. Oh, video. Oh, alright, well, rest easy then. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, crap. That's not good, is it?
Shall I open? Shut up, or else!
Good visibility. I'm ready to fire.
I need some vision over here because I see where they're going to be coming out, and I can't allow them to remain. You can probably guess what I intend to do here, but I intend to use Pawsy's his typewriter to handle this. Oh, that guy's not attacking. Right, he's just supposed to stand there because he thinks he's invisible. How cute. Pawsy, use your ability, please. I wasn't planning to go for Pawsy on the last banner, but since we got a bunch of free pulls, she came home, so I figure why not. Oh, well, that was easy, actually. Now, granted, the upcoming big boss may not be. I'll have to pay attention to where he's going. Let's retreat this just to reset its cooldown. Oh, what am I doing? I can just activate this. Lazarite corrosion damage.
Let's just get this done with.
Gather up, my rats.
Pawsy, you know what to do.
Please.
And there we are. I'm going to guess the two bosses are powered up by this. Alright, so what's the challenge mode of last Azurite? Roy and Monique have increased attack speed. And that's actually relatively dangerous. Well, first things first. Neon, stop attacking. Def plus
Guess one
100.
thing's never gonna change with time. Swords will
Neon's S2 is
inevitably
basically the
clash.
same as Hoshiguma's S skill 2, so she reflects damage to the enemy, it's just not passive. But in return, she gets a very large defense bonus while it's active, so it's an either-or situation. You could reasonably use either and be fine. Zerny I'm just using because I just plain like Zerny. And of course, now that I have Mint at her full power, I have no reason not to be using her this... Although I'm not sure I need Kyobi, if we're completely honest. Another fast redeploy may not be a bad option. If only to get some additional light, but... You know what, I think we're in good shape, honestly. I'm not worried whatsoever.
A smith's gotta be ready to pay the debts accrued by the weapons she forges.
Thorny time. Need more vision. Nothing important here. Alright, think. What's this plan? What's the plan now?
Extraordinary melodies can only be played by the soul that quakes.
Alright, yeah.
I am your shadow.
Good visibility. I'm ready to fire.
I just need gravel there for her vision. I don't need her to actually fight anything.
Your orders. Bolt pierces deeper than nib on the battlefield.
Oh wow, that was a double KO there. Whoa.
When 'tis a choice of life and death,
I
why
don't need
shouldst
gravel
thou
here
lay
anymore.
down thy arms?
Alright, Kyobi will help out. Might need her.
Oh, why do I gotta waste my precious time on the likes of you third-rate amateurs?
Yeah, eat your own attacks there, buddy.
Shall I close? Listen or leave.
Yeah, 6k HP. Cizerni's not gonna have any issues there whatsoever. Oh right, he has a taunt there as well, but I'm not worried about that if we're completely honest. I don't have the ability to cancel his power, so I'm not worried.
Good visibility. I'm ready to fire.
Alright, time to focus it all on her. And there we go. Focus fire complete. She is defeated. And this is... Oh, that's actually all the way back from, what's it called? It was one of the earliest events. Crap, now I'm gonna have to go back just to check. Side stories. Heart of Surging Flame, yeah, it's... This event had maps like that, see?
How did you rest, Doctor? I used to love staying up myself. Until one time, I went a full night without closing my eyes, and had splitting headaches for a week after. It was a horrifying experience.
On that note, I'm probably gonna be buying out the shop, but I'm definitely gonna be prioritizing the, module upgrade items. Getting the skin's nice, but it's not a top priority. As you can see, I'm not even bothering to do SSS because the first couple of weeks it was just such a huge pain and not fun. I just don't care. I know that's really dumb since I'm basically missing up on free items, but I just don't have any fun from redoing a map over and over and over again until the RNG says, okay, I've decided you can win now. Giant mob of tourists rushing the beach. Don't party too hard and be careful not to faint. I think I can see where I want to go with this, so let's do precisely that. We'll go with the same team as before. Actually, I should probably have brought Eben instead of Kyobi. Well, technically Kyobi's a better unit, but I
The
just
smith's
like
gotta
Eben,
be ready
you know?
to pay the debts accrued by the weapons she forges.
The sad goat boy is a good goat boy.
Auf eure Plätze!
What happened to that guy? Huh. Thorny time. Oh, a caster. That's gonna be a big pain in my ass. Well, I definitely want to get these healers going, because they're not gonna let me play nice, are they? But I do think this will be a good spot, because yeah, she can take it. Phalanx casters are really good at taking hits if you need to.
I'll cover my allies.
Oh, there it is. Rockbreaker leader. Gains res when blocked.
With pleasure. With pleasure. Abandon resistance now, or I pull the trigger.
Let's just get this done with.
Oh, poor Kyobi. Look at her. Okay, I probably need 2 if I want to be doing this. She technically loses her resistance and defense buffs while her skill is active, but Phalanx casters usually aren't quite as squishy as the regular kind.
Extraordinary melodies can only be played by the soul that quakes.
Well, as long as at least one of the 2 is up, I'm not too worried about anything else, although I should probably do this. Alright, yeah, Gravel ate it instead, so...
Shall I open? Get out right now!
With pleasure.
Fire! A knife? A lot. My body
Block
burns at
plus
over
1 will counter the
1,400
block
degrees.
minus 1 he's got there, I think. That guy's high defense, so it should be quite easy.
You really think you'll get away?
It goes after the most recently deployed ones, so I have to be very careful there. Well, the most recently deployed one with in range, of course.
Mission accomplished.
Alright, that should be fine. That was quite an enemy rush, and that's actually a really good time to be using Mint, so that's nice. Challenge mode. Enemies have increased movement speed. Oh my. Don't really want to remove Saga since I need her to actually fight, but Kyobi wasn't doing much, so perhaps I'll go with Myrtle just to get some extra vanguards going.
Don't anyone wander away.
I could also just borrow someone, because it's challenge mode, and therefore I don't need to farm it. But who cares? I think I can handle it.
A smith's gotta be ready to pay the debts accrued by the weapons she forges.
Don't worry.
Oh, that guy
You
left
got
and went right
me.
back in there.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Doesn't count as enemy killed, so interesting.
Whew, almost dozed off. Gather around me, guys.
Alright, looks like he's charging his thing. Yeah, the next one's gonna be an instant stun.
Any orders for me?
Alright, he wasted it. We're good.
I'll cover my allies.
Gather around me, guys.
Alright, replace her with Zerny.
Extraordinary melodies can only be played by the soul that quakes.
Gather up, my rats.
Alright, let's hope he hasn't chosen... Okay, yeah, he hasn't chosen a target, so he's gonna waste it on gravel. Ah, darn it. Ah, I can't believe... Yeah, I underestimated the amount of offensive damage I'd need for that. Okay, so yeah, once they start coming out, I'm gonna have to stick to... I just realized I actually don't have any, restoration items, so once this is over... Hasn't even been an hour. That's a bit of a problem for me. Oh, hello, Pixel. Welcome to stream. I'm just doing these missions in order with their challenge modes. This one has a big rush of enemies. I think I can do it. I think I had a good strategy. I just needed to save, you know... Yeah, I have a good strategy here, I think.
Don't anyone wander away.
Yeah, this is a good team. I just need to, you know, save Mint's ability for when the Wraiths... or those enemies that can't be blocked come in, because that was what slipped by me unnoticed.
A smith's gotta be ready to pay the debts accrued
Yeah,
by
that
the
guy's
weapons
coming
she
out on the
forges.
upper left, and then he just goes back in, I guess. What's he doing? Scouting?
A man
That
I'd
actually makes
hardly
way more
want to
sense than it
reunite
should.
with, since I'm frightened. It's been so long.
Thorns, you're up. Let's get the healer in here just to make sure everyone's safe.
Gather around me, guys.
Oh yeah, as you can see, I finally got Mint to her max potential like she's supposed to be, so she's at full power now. This'll be fun, I think.
Good visibility. I'm ready to fire.
You really think you'll get away? Any
It's fine if I...
orders for
Well,
me?
I was a little late to the punch there, but it's fine. I can afford to be down Mint for a little bit.
I have to get serious now.
Crap, I should have saved that. Well, no matter, I can get this here.
Almost dozed off.
To tremble in my
Oh well, I
music
can make up for it
is
with another
your
skill.
honor.
Abandon resistance now, or I pull the trigger.
There we go. That's a lot better. Oh, and we pierced... We cut down his physical defense, so his beef isn't so beefy anymore.
Let's just get this done with.
Let's retreat this for the moment. I think keyword think Palsy's skill should be enough to take out. Yeah, it is. I want to be careful about where I use these.
Oh, why do I gotta waste my precious time on the likes of you third-rate amateurs?
Oh shit!
Sofort.
Damn it! I really wish I... Unfortunately, my lack of potions isn't...
Please,
I just use Thor
don't
Blocker
be
for more
disheartened.
DPS.
Not every composition is smooth from start to finish. There'll always be a few rounds of polish before you land where you want to.
It's a little frustrating because I actually forgot this event was dropping this week, and so I already used my weekly potions, so rest assured, it's not that I haven't gotten them yet, I'm just being a complete ignoramus. But I suppose you are correct, more damage is probably going to be ideal here. Posy I think is good, but... I do think Mint's good in general, but perhaps I should deploy her last, simply so that if all else fails... I still think blockers are a good idea, and Czerny can actually deal some damage if he has to while his skill is up. Also, I'm just playing a fan of Arts Defenders, apparently, so... But I definitely should be getting more damage dealers out. I can also be lazy and use Chen the Holiday. Actually, I have my own Ash I can bring. I don't need more healers, so let's bring Ash.
It's ready.
The fact she can stun those wraiths should be more than sufficient to keep her going, I think.
Let's go! Let's see
This also
your
means for the
game,
next one I
Doctor.
absolutely have to use plans because I can't
Show me
afford to
what
play
you're
it by
made of.
ear. I don't have enough sanity.
Amuse me, if you even can.
Don't worry though, probably... here. Even if I run out of sanity, I'll just switch to one of the other games I have in reserve, so... Don't worry about us running out of time here. I'll just put on another game and swap the, Wow, I keep tripping over my words today, aren't I? Shelter from the limited banner? Oh, congrats. I'm not quite that lucky, it would seem.
I have to get serious now.
I'll cover my allies.
Let's go.
Gather up,
Alright, he's fully
friends.
charged. Yeah, what matters is that someone else eats that hit.
I have to get serious now.
With pleasure.
Okay, good. That could have been dangerous. Oh yeah, I do need a blocker here then.
Extraordinary melodies can only be played by the soul that quakes.
Talk about lucky. Kind of insane last time. Well, luck comes and goes. I didn't have any luck on the past few banners, but I did get Posy here when I wasn't even going for her. And I'm not exactly going to sit here and pretend it's not amazing to get her.
Let's just get this done with.
I'm all stocked to stay clear of the blast.
There we go.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, that's helping out a lot, I think. Alright, Thorns, your ability's in full power, which means I'm pretty sure we've won.
Made up your mind?
Alright, his ability is charged, so let's make sure Gravel eats it.
Any orders for me?
There we are.
Gather up, my
Alright,
lads.
now focus. Hopefully he'll focus on Gravel for this.
Shall I close? Silence, sofort!
Ready to go. Stay clear of the blast.
For a life of peace.
Here we are. That could have gone bad, but it worked. Okay, good.
Oh, you want me to handle this personally?
Mint's been taking a lot of hits, but I guess the reason I deployed her last was simply so that if I had to, she absolutely could be a bait unit. It's unfortunate, but hey, she did her job and we won. And there we go. Ebon and Shiny? Oh, congrats. I went for Mudrock well, no, not too hard, because Chapter 11's coming in, and that's when the next major pull event for me is. But sadly, I did not get her. I also went for Joint Operations, since it was a 3 out of 4 way of getting something good, and I didn't. I got Mr. Nothing, which is, I guess I do like Merchant class characters, but I don't really have the desire to raise him, honestly. I probably will eventually, but not anytime soon, I suppose. Alright. Now this, I think, is actually Docela's Holiday, which was an event I skipped, so I actually don't know the gimmick. Unable to deploy these tiles. Joined ops. Yeah, I would have liked Passenger, but he didn't want to come home. Oh crap, I actually don't have the stamina for this. Unfortunately, I used up all my potions earlier in the week because I am a complete ignoramus. And I wanted to get some red certs ready for the next set of red cert operators, and it's very expensive if you want to max those, so... well, whatever. Well, I'm not going to end the stream because it's a bit too early for that, but I can tell you what I am going to do, and that's going to be changing it to a new game. So yeah, apologies if you want more Arknights stuff. Maybe I'll do a bit more later in the week with these last few, especially since it'll probably take me... well, I suppose I can use the, actually, let's go with the practice plan here. See what I can do here. We're starting to get to the point these are actually challenging, so I need to pay close attention. Okay, so I have 2 of these. I don't like how the one on the blue box on the left is in the middle of several roads. That sounds like it's going to be very annoying to get through. The one on the right looks a bit easier to protect. I just have to make sure I funnel everyone through in a way I want. Oh, right, no. I'm going to use a practice plan. Oh, but is there any good range tiles for... yeah, there is, actually, so never mind. Alright, I'll just go with this team and make changes accordingly. We're using practice plans instead of sanity, after all. Hell and high water.
I've finished tuning. I may perform now.
Dock Worker. Can stun players after a few attacks. Quickly loses HP while under the effects of erosion. Alright, looks like he's going this way, so we'll put our Vanguard here. Let's make him go the long way here. Putting thorns here seems like it'd be within my best interest because he can get a pretty wide range. Probably afford to put Posey here as
Good
well.
visibility. I'm ready to fire.
Alright, let's just force everything to go down this center lane here where all of our units are focused. Might be good to get some backup here. Let's get Silver Ash in. That's a very different tactic than I used. I do admire you some really bizarre strategies. And yes, this applies to Fate Grand Order as well. I won the Grail Front missions there by just flattening enemy is under Tom Mokat's huge, big, fat rear. Actually, given mine's been grailed well beyond 100, you probably would flatten them. Then again... I'll have to remember that. For the moment. And no, that's not actually... I was just being she's not actually that big, I'm just making hyperbolic. Actually, I'm making it worse, aren't I? Shit. I swear I wasn't trying to be a dick. Okay, that requires 3 blocks, so we need this guy.
Is your honor. Shall I close?
Alright, we need, yeah, her.
Let's just get this done with.
Yeah, I was not prepared for this guy at all.
Let's go.
Yeah, I was not very smart here. I do think this strategy works, it's just that I should have put, Thorns a moment back and Neon or someone else in front.
A knife, even a virtuous king.
Stay clear of the blast.
Oh, balls. This isn't gonna go well, is it? Well, I deserve that for those things I said. Let's be honest here. Alright, well, I'm getting my comeuppance, aren't I? Again, not gonna change up tactics. Well, actually, instead of Ash, maybe another healer would be good. Healer, not caster. Shining should be fine.
To the battlefield, are we not?
Alright, let's see if this works. You can kill the boats if they need to walk underwater. Yeah, I remember that from some of the other missions. I may have been on break when I did Dosla's Holiday,
Let's go.
but... Yeah, I may have been on break when Dosla's Holiday was here, but there have been a number of events and stuff that use including an Annihilation, that use mechanics from it. So I have some experience with what's going on here. Alright, once again, we want to force enemies into a location that's not ideal for them. Once again, we're gonna put okay, so this time we're gonna put Thorns a bit back here. Because I do think that was genuinely the problem last time. I still think this is a good idea because we're forcing all enemies into the center lane, and that forces them into a position where I can get them more easily. I think I can leave that for now. Let's put Posy here this time.
I'm ready to fire.
And this time I'm going to put... Actually, I should probably put Mint right here. I was thinking here so she can hit all lanes, but I should actually probably put her here. First of all, she will give the defender there more defense. More importantly, as you can see, her skill will still hit those areas. So that's my strategy here. And let's just put one of these up here just to ensure that we don't get any nasty surprises.
When 'tis a choice of life and death, why shouldst thou lay down thy arms?
Kill, kill.
You really think you'll
That
get
should
away
not have
with
happened. I don't know. I was really dumb there. Ah, those guys get attackable underwater. Alright, we're gonna put Zerny here.
Extraordinary melodies can only be played by the soul that quakes.
Alright, so note to self, keep an eye out for that. I should have... Darn, I need to pay closer attention to Thorn's ability. He might have just lost a lot of time I could have really used.
'Tis but a flash in the drift of time.
These guys are coming, so Pawsey, do your thing with your typewriter.
Pleasure. For a life of peace.
I forgot to retreat Gravel, but it's fine. She's doing her job of being distraction. If I'm gonna be doing that, though, I should actually probably put a bagpipe here.
Oh, you dare strike my shield with your spear? That's gonna end with you in pieces.
Alright, do your thing. I just realized this is the event that introduced the concept of corrosion damage, so I should be using Honeyberry, huh? I've used Shelter, but now got 3 and 3. Nice. Kill it.
Shall I silence sofort? Shall I
That defense, that corrosion is a real pain in the ass. Look at that.
Shall I
Don't get me wrong, Cerny doesn't exactly have the highest defensive among defenders, but that's still pretty awful for a defender to have. Let's get the typewriter to finish this. There we are. That was a bit more frustrating than it should have been, but hey, I got a winning strategy. I'll probably replace, probably finish it for real off stream, or... I'm not a fan of Arts Defender. I quite like them myself. Although I will say they're not the best when it comes to actual tanking, or at least, Shalom isn't. Durnar's probably the best one that's a mix of defense and offense, plus being a 4-star means she's dirt cheap to build, so... she's up worth it. Zerny is dedicated arts defense, so if you need arts damage, you'd cast her. Yeah, I'm being a fan of casters, that's usually what I do too, but I guess arts defenders just have a neat play style there. Plus, I could use more ground units to deal arts damage, apparently.
How did you rest, Doctor?
73,
I used
not
to
bad.
love staying up myself. Until one time, I went a full night without closing my eyes.
Alright,
And
well,
had
the bad
splitting
news is
headaches
I'm
for a
out
week
of
after.
sanity, and I don't really want to
It
waste
was a
everyone's time waiting for it to
horrifying
regenerate. But the good news is I can do another game while... I can do another game, simply. So I'm going to do precisely that. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube or watching the VOD, I'm going to cut it here. just so I can split the games up for easier viewing. But if you're watching, then you can watch me do the transition live. But if you're watching the VOD, thank you for watching. Hope see you next time, and I'll see you later.